CBS just said English is a problem. And let that sink in. A major network actually blamed English after an illegal driver with no work authorization killed 3 people on a California highway. And it's hard to believe, but that's where we are. Illegal truckers are now afraid to leave sanctuary states like California because they know they can't meet federal safety standards anywhere else. And instead of fixing the issue, Governor Gavin Newsom wants to make road signs multilingual. So how does that make America safer? English and good driving standards should never be compromised, not even for politics, not for anybody. And this story isn't just about one crash, it's about whether our leaders still care about the safety of American families on the road. So my name is Tom, I'm with the Daily Beltway, and I'm also a White House correspondent for the Next News Network. And this week, CBS aired a segment titled Sikh Trucking Community Reacts to Crashes, where the reporter actually said English was the problem. And before we get going, we're a growing channel. Every like, comment, and subscription helps us grow. So make sure you guys tap those buttons. We're going to get to it. It's CBS actually said English is the problem. It's like a minute 30. Check it out.
Anti-Sikh rhetoric spiked, but legally working Sikh drivers say they're just safely doing their jobs.
Your reporter Madison Keevy is live for us with answers.
So they're saying because they're legally working that they are allowed to work in the United States. In California, they can get a CDL, and that makes them legally working in California, but not according to federal law. The news is playing a game with this, and I don't mean to cut in, but that's a very important distinction. Just because they have a CDL does not mean that they're a documented citizen or should be driving, or they passed a test, or they can read English. But I digress.
From a Sikh community leader on the growing threats and harassment he fears may force good drivers to just quit. Right, Madison?
Right, Marley. Sikh truck drivers across the state of California are on high alert. They're the backbone of this industry. And when you look at the
They should be. They're driving trucks.
West Coast, they make up nearly half of all drivers. That's according to that industry leader based right here out of Lathrop. But after those 2 deadly crashes, many are left worried and wondering if they should keep driving. The roadway risks for Sikh truck drivers is growing, heightened by 2 deadly crashes where undocumented Sikh drivers have been accused of causing the chaos in just 3 months.
I'm not defending anyone. I mean, if anyone did mistake, they should pay for it. They should serve whatever they did. But don't punish everyone just because of one person.
Your drivers feel safe leaving California?
Absolutely not. They are not feeling safe. A lot of good drivers, a lot of people that we work with every day.
Dylan says when it comes to the state's commercial driver's license test system, there's room for improvement, specifically when it comes to the English language proficiency. These tests in California are able to be taken in multiple languages, but that does make some problems for drivers that don't speak
You think?
English because all of the highway and road signs are in English. He says.
So that comment followed a deadly crash on Interstate 10 in California involving a 21-year-old illegal immigrant truck driver with no legal work authorization. Federal law requires CDL holders to read and speak English, but under Newsom sanctuary policies, thousands of licensees have been issued to undocumented immigrants who can't. Also in states like Illinois with J.B. Pritzker, Kathy Hochul in New York, and Michigan and other states, they could just get whatever they want, especially in Minnesota. So now many of those drivers are too afraid to leave California, Washington, Illinois, Minnesota, and others because they know their licenses might not pass inspection under federal review. Instead of enforcing the law, Newsom wants multilingual road signs to help accessibility. Okay, accessibility, right? Like, when did highway safety become a social experiment? Seriously, let me know in the comments. This is insane. I don't feel safe driving with my wife and kids on the road, let alone anywhere else. It's people need to be qualified. And even legal immigrant drivers are pushing back. They say these policies make everybody look unsafe and drive down the road for hardworking truckers who followed the rules. My best friend is a truck driver. And he has to do drug tests and screens and CDLs and safety this and body inspections and all this crazy stuff to drive. These guys can walk in and get a license that says no name given and do the same thing. It's disgusting. And the Department of Transportation and ICE both say California is violating federal law. And they're right. They absolutely are. And here's where everything changes. This isn't about discrimination or equity. It's about safety. If a driver cannot read an English road sign, how can they respond to warnings, detours, or police commands? These rules are to protect every citizen, regardless of origin. And if you guys agree that safety and law comes first, comment safety first, please. Let me know and reply with that in the comments. And if you guys got value from this report, please hit subscribe. My opinion is next. This is where we're at in 2025. This is where we're at. They like, oh no, like everybody's getting killed. So like, let's just go ahead and change the laws and make the bar even lower. So that way it's not our policies that are doing it. It's insane. English isn't the problem, folks. Ignoring it is. Federal law isn't racist. It's responsible. Our republic depends on clear rules and equal enforcement. When states like California ignore those laws for political points, people die. And the laws are written for everybody. It's not targeting one group of people or anything. If a white guy truck driver is doing, the bad stuff and he's on the road and he hurts people, he should go to jail. There shouldn't be any exclusions for it. The race and nationality shouldn't even come into the conversation. It's if you broke the law, you go down. And if you're not even allowed to be in this country, you shouldn't be driving like that. Period. A car, a truck, whatever. It doesn't matter. This is about protecting Americans, citizens and immigrants alike from chaos on our roads. And every trucker deserves respect. They are the lifeblood of this nation. But that respect comes from responsibility. And we all know that when the truckers are out there driving, yeah, there's not some great ones. There's some really spectacular ones, like my best friend, Mike. And you know what? We all know that they go through tests and standards and all these things. And even the bad ones are still competent enough not to hurt people. But when people get licenses for just being from a different wherever, that's BS. And Newsom's push for multilingual road signs is not progress, it's surrender. You can't protect lives by confusing drivers or rewriting standards for votes. That's what it is. America is one nation with one language and law and safety, and it's English. Keep it that way. Stay informed, stay alert, and God bless the Republic. And I don't care if you speak other languages, just comprehend English if you're going to drive trucks. That's it. And follow the laws and do the responsible things and don't do U-turns. It's insane.